It's a daily reminder, man. A daily reminder to let you know that consistency is the name of the game. And winning doesn't give a fuck about how you feel, right? Like, winning doesn't give a fuck if you're sad. It doesn't give a fuck if you're in the best mood. It doesn't give a fuck if you have a family member that passed. Like, all winning cares about is if you're doing the things that are necessary to get you one step closer to the goal. All right, so you're going to have to basically just wake up and accept that most of the time you're not going to feel motivated. Yeah, you might not have days that you feel good, but those are the days that you have to put in even more work or even a little bit more than you normally would. And the best part is after you make it through those days, it's going to instill a level of confidence in yourself that is literally unmatched because you'll know deep down that you're the person that wakes up and executes on their goals, executes on their daily plan, regardless of how they feel. Whether they have just accomplished something major and the world is giving them their praise, or whether they're going through one of the toughest times in the world, they're still going to do the same things every single day, regardless of what is going on. And I think that's ultimately what separates the good from the great, or the losers from champions. You know, like you could just win a championship in like a sport or like any endeavor. What are you gonna do the next day? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta wake up and still go crazy. If you take your foot off of the fucking gas, you know, that championship would just be like a one and done. Whereas if you wake up the next day and continue to train and go crazy, you might have back to back championships. That's just how I think, like mentally. Like, that's how my mentality is now when it comes to my work ethic. Ever since started thinking like that, like I became 10 times more consistent, 10 times more disciplined. And that's really the name of the game. Like I think like especially when like in the past when I was trying to get like motivated or disciplined or consistent, I wasn't thinking like okay, like if I make that one piece of content, like I'll just be set forever. But like subconsciously that's like I think that's what was in the back of my mind. And now I realize like it doesn't fucking matter. Like content wise, like I can make the craziest piece of content that goes stupid viral, gets 100 million views. But what am I just gonna take my foot off of the gas and never create content again after that? Like no, the next day I'm still gonna have to wake up and make another piece of content. And then the next day make another piece of content and just keep going, right? Like look at the music industry. That's where you have greats like Drake, where they don't ever fucking die off. And it's because like yeah, they'll celebrate their wins, but they don't take their foot off of the gas. Same thing with like a Kobe Bryant or like a Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, like the greatest of all times. They don't get too caught up in the wins, they don't get too caught up in the losses, and they just keep their fucking head down, keep progressing every single day, keep putting in the work, and that's what's going to separate the good from the great.